And welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I'm Hydronum and this is a continuation of the Mamluks campaign. Aim is to unify Islam, one of the few things that I really should have done a long time ago. But yeah, we're currently finishing up a war with Karaman and Kandar. I've just started a war with Ak-Kalunyu because, well, frankly, they're jerks and they need to die, otherwise they'd join a coalition. Currently, I've got a coalition likely to form with the Ottomans and all of the other Anatolian miners, which are about to die. So, at the moment, I've just got a bunch of aggressive expansion with the Ottomans. As you can see, I'm already at 55. Now, the peace terms on these will likely paint a gigantic target on my back, and because of the skill of, Muhammad, we're likely to have a lot of trouble. But that's fine. Things are fine. For now, though, let's continue. Should finish these guys up nice and quick. Shouldn't have any HP left. Yeah, didn't even resist. Can actually have you guys there, and once that's done, that's 8, yep. And move them there. No, excellent. Now, currently running a deficit, pretty hefty deficit, but that's exactly what I'm expecting, especially right around now. A large deficit now will save me a lot of money later as I pay for the army and actually make sure things go okay. It's not possible for me to rush Biga and block off this strait, which is a shame. I'd love to do that. I think I might need another heavy or two if I want to take the Ottomans on in the seas. I don't think they've got any ships yet that can take me on, but Ottomans do like to spam. 11 galleys, 3 lights. No, they don't. Interesting. I get people on Genoa? No, that still blocked me. Huh. Well, it'd be interesting either way. There's a fort here, which is annoying, but if I can get Biga, for whatever reason, if I can get Biga, I can lock them onto the Greek side and I can slowly siege down Anatolia at my leisure, which would be a fantastic thing. That way I don't actually have to fight the Ottoman armies. And the less I have to fight the Ottoman armies, the happier I am, because my armies are paper in comparison. Now, not much is going on right now, mostly sieges. You get a good harvest, so good on you, I guess. Hell, if I was to declare war on them, that'd be interesting. Might be worth building a spy network now. Timurids. Ah, right, that's Wasteland. What are we at? 21 at AE. You're not even going to be upset. Crimea might be. They're 21 and it'll be 2 vassalizations plus an annexation here. What's an annexation or 3 between friends, right? Yeah, he's a relative. Don't execute friends. Family is family. You can't pick it. Monopoly company formed. I really do just need a good way to get to Biga. Okay, how much is that? 26. If I have a look at your full army size, that's all of your army. Fantastic. I need a claim on the Ottomans. Because I can lock them on the Greek side and just take what I like from the Ottoman land. As long as it takes more than 2 months for them to march all the way back, I would be okay. Probably won't take them that long, but if I can, then that would be a masterstroke. But I do need them to, well, not pay that fort would work too. Coring is done on a couple of these. As soon as I declare on the Ottomans, I would have the problem that I can't core most of this stuff. Which just means building rebels. 15-7. Did it drop again? It's risen a little. I've got a person. I need that claim. I really need that claim. They're my rival. I can just declare on them. No, I won't do that yet. No. No. I'll have a course soon. Yeah, you march where you like. That's fine. Won't state anything up. That's just not happening right now. Well, everyone else is loyal. Not high enough at all. And I can't declare on them now anyway. Looks like I'm stuck for a while. How long have I got a regency for? 12 years. 220 regency, jeez. Game ain't happy with me. Well, that means I'm gonna have to suck up to a few people, doesn't it? Gonna need to maximize the number of people that will back me if needed. Improve relations with Tunez. They'll bring an army. I'll improve relations over here. Yeah, I was waiting for the death of my king. It's always gonna happen when he starts in his 70s. Yeah, and their truces run out. Hejaz with the holy cities would be good. Can't expand to the south. Can't grab an alliance with Timmy. Nogai is a no-go. You wouldn't be taking land at the moment anyway. You've got a good chunk of aggressive expansion from that. 40... not much. You definitely go for your cause. Finish that already. How long has this siege been going on for now? 900 days. And it's been valid the whole time. Make you a vassal. Yeah, that sounds about right. Won't accept it yet, but that's alright. Can always try and help Byzantium. I can't jump in on them, but I can always try and help them. There we go. Fight my navy. Timurids just announced the Ottomans' arrival. Excellent. Leave the infidels be. Captured ships. I lost a galley. But I gained a trade ship and transport. Ruthless blockader. Not a bad trait. Okay, I want you to be my vassal. 24. That's fine. End your rivalry that way. Good bit of prestige. Now, you're relatively loyal from that, surprisingly. Now, I can full annex you, and that would get Crimea in, but if I vassalize you, and take that fort, which is the war goal, Crimea, Ottomans, Ak, and yourself. So, I wouldn't even be able to form a coalition. Get you to end the rivalry, and that'll be 20. Sounds good to me. That should get me well over what I needed. Begin coring that. Continuing to pay that down. Wait, did I not take that mission? No, mission was make friends with Great Horde. Of course it was. I wouldn't take the prestige mission. That would be sensible. Well, you hate me. Minus 200. Force vassalized, aggressive expansion. Yeah, we'll improve relations. We can get to like plus 100 or something. But if I really need to, I can push that down. It's got 15 years-ish until that's done anyway. Let's grab another 2 Mamluks. Hop on the ship and we'll move around. Okay, they're friendly to us, that's excellent. I'll annex a bit more over here. Attack against Jared and the Tunisian conquest of bullcrap provinces. 2, 1. Full annexation. Probably want to wait till the end of the year for that. But Kara would actually hate me for that. Interesting. Well, I can't make Kara not hate me. There's plenty of time to wait on that anyway. There we go, making money. Kandar's relatively loyal, excellent. Have a look, we've got the trade efficiency guy costing 1. Almost no points at all towards military. Really, really annoying, especially since the Ottomans are right there with a higher mil-tech than I have. So, kinda need to get the guys away from most of this stuff. Hiding behind Halib might help, but it really should be in a mountain province. Oh, well. As long as Kandar's loyal, we're mostly okay here. I can, like I said, pay that down. But since it's going up by an insane amount per year, not even going to be an issue. I can lose points and loyalty, or... Yeah, I kind of don't have this thing called legitimacy, I'm going to be honest. We rolled up a really awful heir, so... Should have really disinherited him on the spot. And took the risk with the other stuff. By rolling up a random random king afterwards. By the looks of it, legitimacy wouldn't have been much different. Alright, what next? Well, the Dhimmi is still disloyal, but no one cares about the Dhimmi. Suppose I should spend a little bit of time moving around estates. For instance, taking that away from them means I get way more tax income. Yeah. Should, like I said before, in the first episode, I really should start putting them on the provinces out here, which have relatively annoying amounts of autonomy anyway. Now, we've got about a ducat up per month. How's France doing? 24 to 69. No common rivals, unlike the Ottomans, so they're likely to get France on side. They'll probably go after the Byzantines. Venice is hungry. Hungry for war and blood. Yeah, that's not a surprise. They tend to do that in a lot of the games I've played. Kandar almost likes me enough to receive my dynasty, which is crap. 62 bucks for a huge improvement in Kandar. Don't have a loan. I can placate though. Should have taken your money. Alright, let's have a quick look at the aggressive expansion. It'll probably be reasonably high. But we have let a year tick by, so I've had some of the natural tick. Also, Regency Council does not even have a trait. Yeah, no one of any real importance. If I really want lots of prestige, I should leave this guy as an OPM somewhere, but I don't. I'm just gonna annex him, because I need the points far more than he does. Yeah, just be Kara, Ak, and Crimea. Crimea, that's actually a problem. Improve relations over Crimea. Plenty of time. We're not in a rush for this war. I really should have eaten Hijaz first, though. I could have gotten the upticking prestige. Probably want to send a few marriages around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Marry that. And we'll get a marriage over here as well. That'll ensure that this vassal doesn't hate me. Currently got ticking up by, like, heaps. Nice. Granada and Togot. Interesting, you're probably going to get killed by Spain or Castile. Soon, soon. Don't worry. Okay, so they are now on march, so they're not even an issue. Which means it'll just be Kara and the Ottomans, which can't form a coalition without 3 members that would be... Well, can't use the coalition CB without 3 members. Call that. And now we've just got a bit of time to wait while I turn all of this land into useful stuff. Hold on, I can intervene? Still? English, French, Unification War. Gonna be honest, it's not gonna do anything. If I don't discover anything, I'm not helpful. I guess that's why Castile hasn't jumped on Granada yet. Crimea already got flipped back, meaning they're already disloyal. Which means I can support their independence. As a bit of a screw you to the Ottomans. Can you get free stuff? No. As long as I hang back, I should be mostly okay here. Turn off the forts, save a ducat and a half. That'd probably swing us into a war against the Ottomans pretty much any time. So I really should keep these up. Manpower is ticking up, production's making me a little bit of money. Now, Emirs, did I never tap you for points? I tapped the rest. Oh right, you had an excessive amount of power, so I was iffy about it. There we go. That should allow me to get onto the same tech level as the Ottomans. Who else hates you? Might get Austria and the Timurids. The question is, do the Timurids know Crimea exists? Austria's not going to support it. I do like Christmas Carol though. There's not much money in the Constantinople node. Most of it's going down into here, but yeah. Protect trade in Alexandria. We're good for everything else. It'll be 2 more years till I can tap the merchants for more money. Might be okay at that point. I'd like to see some... ooh, you're actually exploding completely. Everywhere has unrest and rebels. War exhaustion. You got good horde unity and everything. That's hilarious. You're just dying. There isn't even a real reason for it, you're just dying. Pretty sure I'll be fine once you start being loyal, which I can get if I placate you. And then another month ticks by, and then you start paying me and I get lots of money. Good. 60% for Mamlukian noble rebels. Okay. So they probably want a little bit more land. Ignorance is bliss. I've already got plenty of rebel problems and I don't need more. For a conqueror? Yeah, he's got France as an ally. Because they both hate Austria. It means I can't attack Ottomans directly. But I can grab the next Miltech and keep him sort of at bay. Actually, as Theodoro is a vassal. Right, he gets that just for free. I'm at 6. Anyone? I'm still guaranteeing Cyprus. I kinda don't actually want to do that. Influence, revoke guarantee. Yep, supporting independence for Crimea though. That makes sure that Crimea is not doing a whole lot, but it does mean I might end up in a war against France, which is horrifying. Pity I can't send heavy ships to pirate. Where are we at? Minus 21. Let them keep their faith. A little extra tax and manpower is very, very useful right about now. If I could just get the emirs loyal, everything would be fine. Well, Regency Simulator, best part of the game. Still making an entire ducat, so it's not all bad. That Regency Council, though, is all bad. I think I'd be able to vassalize you diplomatically. Yeah, I can. Allied with Tlemcen, currently at war with a bunch of other people. You know what? Yeah, I am going to do that. I'll want to keep the upticking everything. 20% chance per month of increasing by 10%. Interesting, that's actually a part of the Aleppo section. Well, okay then. I guess that was made for the Ottomans as a bit of a bonus for them. Still at war with Venice and the like. You have not done a whole lot since the end of that war with Hungary. Do you have corruption? No, not a single bit. You'll get another one soon-ish. I wish I didn't have such a crap ruler. This Regency Council just hurts, and the air isn't great. And we got Hejaz, still love me. Sirit. Okay, a letter arrives from Ethiopia. We've received a letter from the Ethiopian Emperor today. The message is detailed the account of many of perceived misdeeds of our Sultanate against the Copts that reside within our borders. There is likely little reason for concern, however, as the Patriarch of both Egyptian and Ethiopian Copts is our hostage. It seems very unlikely that an Ethiopian monarch would risk the safety of his Patriarch over a matter such as this. I got nothing against Ethiopia. They're pretty good. Interesting. Ah, right, yeah, for their religion. This... yeah, it sadly doesn't do anything there. They sent an apology. Yay! Stop having a CB. I don't need somebody with a CB beneath me trying to kill me. Hopefully Crimea doesn't decide that this is a great time to fight, because it's really not. If you could get Austria or something in, that would maybe help. You rival the Ottomans. You might help. Maybe. The hell is going on in Poland? The hell are you at war with Brunswick for? And Halton Succession War. Okay. Why do you appear to be losing that? Who are you under personal union with? Ah, Brandenburg. Interesting. Okay, so Poland allied Brandenburg. Brandenburg got a PU and has been declared on with a no CB, which probably means Austria is... no, not actually in that. Alright. Well, the noble rebels are rising up. Sort of. And give them a little more land, tie them over. Oh jeez, they do want to rise up. Well, Amirs, you can have that land and that land. Don't like it, not enough. That land? You've already got maximum. Yeah, from controlled provinces, you've already got maximum. And where else would I gain a bonus from giving it to them? There, really. Then they're loyal, the noble revolts should disappear, because that should be all noble provinces only. Just don't flip into something else, that would be really annoying. Yep, just gone. Good. And I should be getting a little more stuff, and my units should be slightly cheaper as well. Please, just die. Ah, and he's a lawgiver. Yeah, I think I'll just suck up to the ulema. Thanks. They don't need to contribute, it's fine. We'll drop our fleet over here and see what we can do. It's not like that I can intervene on any wars or anything similar. And until you've taken that, not much is really going to happen. Yeah, they're not in I'm about to attack somebody positions. That's their default positions. Don't know why it's there though, but it is. 3331, still got the inspirational leader, and they've rolled up a 2102, so a siege man. Ottoman separatists. Well, they need to be fought and killed all the way up. At the moment, all of the Ottoman provinces are protected, so no immediate rush. But it needs to die. I can't export the Ottoman rebels into the Ottomans because they're the Ottomans. They don't care. They're friendly to their own rebels. Losing 2 at the moment. Fort maintenance is a little rough. Only one more and it's full chord. Ottoman separatists might actually be a bit of a challenge for me. Is that going up? Yes, it is. Yeah, we're taking the full investment, thanks. Yeah, throw an alliance that way. So, where did the institution pop up anyway? In Lucca, birthplace of the Renaissance. Fair enough. Good on them, I guess. Come on, separatists. Rise on up. I should be able to advance cleanly through QQ after this, once this is done. 243. What would be really nice if I got education for an heir. 243 could become a 443, which would put him above average, which would be great. I can ask for a contribution. I think they need a little bit more land. Do want to give them more, but nothing's really ready for it. There's some nice provinces over here, though. And call them up. Okay. Elema wants some land. The Emir's still at 30%. Trades Guild, this is what I want to give the land to. 334, 334, or 443. That one. That's copper. It'd be silly for me not to. Well, I'll give them that as well, so I get over 50, which gives me even more money. And they're loyal, giving me extra efficiency. Now, Ulema. 222, 334, 553, 442. By any chance, do you produce fish? Yeah, you do. So your production value is not really worth much. Though I do have 0 autonomy, so it's better that I don't have that. I can do that one. That makes them really happy. Of course I'm going to impose another religious tax on you. I need the money. Full chord as much as I need to. The last one's up here in the corner. It's also copper, but this one's copper and it's worth more. Interesting. I'm just gonna sit you there, and I'll sit you there. And I suppose I should sit you there. See where you go. 12,000, the general they've got 2-2, which is better than mine. Come on, game, this is mean. Oh well, I'm gonna have to kill this and call that an episode anyway. Come on, make your march. Choose where you're going. Like, you shouldn't go here, because that's not a Turkish province. Going straight for there. Easy peasy. $13.2. It's pretty much already set to maximize width anyway. Alright. Crushed. Alright, I'll lower the army maintenance to about there so it slowly reinforces while we're going. And I'll call that an episode. Yeah, not much progress, but I have managed to do a little bit here and there. Expansion, not much in the way of tech though. Just dealing with rebels. Most important part of early game is making sure that they are completely crushed. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of this. I hope to see you then. Bye bye.